Hello there. My name's David Allen. I'm a master of wine and I'm in Bordeaux at the moment looking at the 2025 vintage. So part of my job is to try as many wines as I can and to search out some of the gems from this vintage, some of the really enjoyable Venus treats. I'm here at L'Eglise Clinet with the Durantou family, and the wine I'm looking at here is a wine called Saintayme, and this is a stemiliongrandcru. One of the things the Durantou family have done incredibly well, particularly the late Denis Durantou, the current proprietor's father, to pick out some overachieving estates and to work with them to make some fabulously drinkable wines in a wonderful modern style. And that is certainly what they've done with Saintayme in 2025. So let's have a look at the wine, shall we? There's a nice depth of this vibrant, youthful, purple ruby colour. Swirling it, the wine has a relatively high 14.5% alcohol and is clinging to the glass in a way that suggests to me that this has a good density. So let's see what we make of the aroma, shall we? The aromas are a really inviting, attractive, opulent, jammy compote of red fruits. There's raspberries, there's really juicy mulberry, there's vibrant red cherry, all those sorts of really lively aromas jumping from the glass here. And overlaying that, there's a tiny hint of vanilla. So let's have a taste, shall we? The palate is well structured. There are some fine tannins there. They're giving lovely grip, and those tannins are interacting with some really good fresh acidity to leave my mouth watering. And what we're seeing here is a combination of fruit. You've got some really lovely high-toned perfumes, more sort of red fruit. I'm thinking sort of mulberries, raspberries, piquant red cherry. And then sitting below that, there's a rich black plum, almost a sweet licorice note. And the two of them are working in beautiful harmony alongside this lovely mouth-watering acidity. The fact that the wine has 14.5% alcohol really isn't hugely evident on the palate. I guess there is a sort of a weight to the back palate, but there isn't heat coming from the alcohol overlaying everything. Instead, the freshness seems to be paving the way for these beautiful, juicy red fruit aromas, sort of red plum, mulberry, and raspberry, to linger on the palate and give a lovely, fresh length. You're looking for a wine that has good density, complexity, and yet is approachable and drinkable really from the outset. I think you'll find Saintayme, which is generally a really well-priced wine, actually delivers in terms of drinkability incredibly well. If you're looking for modern style wines that are rounded, relaxing, harmonious, and you know you're going to enjoy, the wines from the Durantou family, particularly on this occasion, Saintayme, are always a good, reliable option to look at. And I think in the 2025 vintage, these are really quite exceptional. In terms of scores, I'd be really happy to be scoring this 92 to 93 out of 100. And I think for the price that you pay for Saintayme, that is probably going to represent some of the best value you'll get out of the 2025 Bordeaux. I will, of course, leave a link in the notes to the winesearcher webpage for this vintage of this wine. And if you're buying En-Primeur, do be sure to go to that page, use that information, because there you'll be able to use the tabs on the page and research the wine's price history through previous vintages, see who its stockists are, and compare prices within your market or globally if you want. So thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, do please press the like button. That would be fantastic. And if you have any comments or questions, do pop those in the comments box as well. We'd love to hear from you and see what you think about these wines. So do make sure you follow me as I progress around Bordeaux. Probably the best answer is to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and that way you can set yourself an alert, be notified every time we publish a new tasting. So hopefully you'll join me as we look at more of the top wines and the little gems that I find as I progress through Bordeaux. So thank you very much for your time, and I hope you'll join me again soon. Till then, bye for now.